same link.
Hello.
Hey, how
How's
are
it going?
you?
Good.
To see you.
Yeah. Seems like we just did this.
It
but
seems like
8
we
months
did
ago.
just do this. Okay. Have you changed? It says
Should say football.
Oregon Television Heritage High School.
With the link I sent you.
Where'd you
Okay,
send
well,
it?
when Roger comes over, y'all read the small box, so I don't want to hear it.
You texted it?
Yes.
Jason, this is Aaron, this is Mason
Well,
Ryan, this is
hi.
Aaron's Ryan.
Hi, Aaron. I think I just met you a few minutes ago. Okay, here's Ryan. What is going on? This is the text you
Now you should be able to hear us.
We're streaming now? He took over a program that was not in good shape when he got there and built it to a state championship contender. And, DJ, we thought we had a couple more minutes on the clock, but it looks like we're getting ready to go.
Receive the opening kickoff. Number 24, Ethan Ferris, and Eli Craig, number 22. Eli is a sophomore. Ethan Ferris is a junior. So let's see how we do on the opening kickoff.
North side is kicking off. Deep to receive, that is Eli Craig. The ball goes into the end zone. That'll be a touchback. War Eagles will take it at the 20. If you are listening to us, not watching us, you're listening to us on your mobile device, we'll be moving from right to left on your phone face. I guess you used to say radial dial. We can't do that anymore, can we? War Eagles are decked out in navy on navy with the white and orange trim tonight. Really sharp-looking uniforms. And Northside is they're wearing white on white with red helmets. So this is the way the Hookfin era gets underway. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Last year, the first game against Northside down in Fort Smith did not get off to a good start. In fact, I think we gave up 28 points before the first quarter was over. And I know that we're looking to want to stay in this game and not turn the ball over.
Jeb Brown's going to take the first snap from center. He's joined in the backfield with Ethan Ferris and J.J. Webb. Play action pass. They're throwing it deep over the middle. That is for J.J. Webb. Ball slightly overthrown. J.J. had a chance to make a play. Couldn't quite run underneath it. That would have been a 20-yard gain if the connection had been made. But instead it's going to fall incomplete and be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, and he was there. He was behind the defense. I don't think that they were prepared for that. And if you're Northside, you don't have film on this team. You have a brand-new coach. You have a brand-new offensive coordinator. Nick Brill has come over, and he's taken over the offensive coaching reins. So if you're Northside, you're not sure what you're going to be looking for tonight.
War Eagles do use a huddle. They're lined up in shotgun formation again. 2 backs again, and 2 receivers split wide to the right. Handoff goes inside. That goes to Ferris. He fights for 2, maybe 3 yards, and will be tackled there by the Northside Grizzlies. It's going to bring up a 3rd down, a 3rd and 7 on the initial drive of the season. And we actually have a War Eagle that is going to be shaken up as well.
Looks like Stephen Flores, 85, our tight end. I'm not sure what happened on that play, but
he's holding an elbow.
He's holding his left elbow. Hopefully he's going to be okay. I've had Stephen in class, and he's a pretty sharp kid, so hopefully he just has a small stinger.
Take a slight break there. He's already up on his feet, but he is clutching. Trainer is actually up adjusting shoulder pads. He's clutching his left elbow. So again, we do hope that Steven is all right coming off the field. Certainly in some pain.
Well, Darren, we've got 3rd and 7, and I know this is very early on, but if you're starting a brand new culture and you want to impress people and you want some buy-in, you've got to convert right here. You want a good showing because if you punt the ball, Northside's going to get the ball in pretty good position.
Again, we're in the shotgun with 2 backs. 2 wide receivers are split to the left. Back to pass. Brown's going deep down the left sideline. A lot of chicken fighting down there. It's going to be intercepted by Northside. Ball is picked off by Skyer Mingpufa. He goes to the middle of the field. He's on his feet. We are chasing him, and he will be inside the 30. Down to the 28-yard line. The tackle will be made there by Ethan Ferris, but not the result we were looking for right there, TJ.
No, and we had a man going down the sideline. The ball was just kind of underthrown. Right now there's just a lot of air underneath that ball tonight, and hopefully we can get that solved before the night's over.
Northside quickly the line of scrimmage. They're going to line up in a pistol formation. Quarterback under center is Drayden Norwood. He has 1 back with him. That looks to be Seth Fields. They're lined up at the 28-yard line. They pull, they fake it, and now here comes Norwood. Norwood around the right side, and he's going to go. He's going to hit the edge, and he's going to score a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
We only had 1 man over there. We had Elliot Villataro, Jr. He had the angle on him, but he just got outrun. And with 10:50 left in the first quarter, Northside strikes first.
They even move quickly here. Northside lines up in a little bit of an old swinging gate formation just to see if the War Eagles are going to adjust to it. And they're going to run it. Snap back to the quarterback. They throw it back to the kicking position, who's going to throw in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Pass was made by J.T. Thorne.
Number 91, Washington, defensive end senior, made the catch for the 2 points in the end zone on that play.
Really well-designed play. They had multiple options on it and wide open. Of course, you don't see a guy wearing 91 going out in coverage very often, but the War Eagles certainly were not ready for that. Again, first game of the year, we haven't seen that on film. So we're going to get the ball back. We played 1 minute and 10 seconds, and we're down 8-0, and this is what you alluded to earlier is now how do you respond? You're certainly going to see some adversity. A lot of these kids didn't have a lot of success last year. Let's see how they respond after getting that opening score from Northside.
Well, again, if you're Coach Hookfin, you want these boys to respond. You want them to bounce up. You want them to get the ball, to move the ball down, and most importantly, to just compete.
High end over kick. The ball is going to be taken by Eli Craig at the 5-yard line. He's across the 15, now the 20. He's hit there, fights forward, crosses the 25, is going to reach the 28-yard line. Nice return, good second effort by Eli Craig. And our War Eagles will take over right there.
All right, looks like Brown's going to be coming out again.
It looks like actually Dregan Blackwell is going to take the snaps this time out.
There you go.
Looked at the two guys they mentioned might take snaps were Brown, Dregan Blackwell. Dregan played a lot of defensive back last year. So
he did, correct.
Yep. So we'll see. Obviously, he's an athletic kid. Both of those guys. Jeb played some quarterback, got some snaps last year, a little bit more experience. Little different formation. So shotgun formation, single back, have receivers split one to each side. And there's an inside give. Handoff goes inside to Ethan Ferris. He's hit immediately, wrapped up by the interior.
He's going to lose about 2 on that, Darren.
He will lose 2, and the man on the tackle is the guy that caught the 2-point conversion, Caden Washington. It's going to be 2nd down and 12.
All right, so you've got Blackwell in there at quarterback, and some of the comments that I've heard about him is that he's really good with the ball, that he's very smart. He's not going to make very many poor decisions. And as Darren said, he played a lot of defense. So this is going to be just his 2nd snap ever on varsity as QB.
Same formation. Actually, you now move an H back in front of him as well. There's a give again. Handoff again goes inside Ethan Ferris. Ferris has to avoid a tackle and lunges forward to the line of scrimmage and reaches across, maybe gains a half yard on the play. It's going to be 3rd. We'll call it. It is 3rd and 11. We'll give him a yard on that play.
The offensive line is just not getting a lot of push. The north side defenders are right there in their face, and there's just not enough of a room for us to get through right now.
Shotgun formation. Receivers are wide left and right. J.J. Webb's in the backfield. They run a little reverse this time to Ethan Ferris. He's going to be caught in the backfield. Northside not fooled at all. We are going to lose big yardage on the play.
Almost 12, almost 13 yards on that, Darren.
You use the term forward progress a little loosely. We're going to lose about 10 on that play, and it's going to bring up 4th down in a punting situation for the War Eagles. Back to punt is going to be number 43. That's Patrick Reed. Patrick Reed, the junior, back in punt formation. 4th and 22 is what they list. We're just inside 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. It's a high, short, end-over-end kick. Fair catch is called for and taken by Northside's Monte Parks. And the Grizzlies will have the football at the War Eagle 38.
Well, the defense is going to have to stand up here, and we're going to have to punch somebody in the mouth. We're going to have to make a stand, or else we're going to have a repeat of last year where we're down 28 before the first quarter is even going to be over.
Northside again quickly the line of scrimmage. They want to play fast. Quarterback is Drayden Norwood. The back with him is Seth Fields. Straight back to pass. Norwood deep over the middle. He's got a man in the slot. He catches it, crosses the 5, and touchdown Northside. Norwood's pass is complete to Jackson King. Is going to cover 38 yards. And with 8:32 to go in the first quarter, the War Eagles find themselves down 14-0.
Well, here comes the exact same formation again, Darren, that they just scored on that last 2-point conversion.
They're going to back out of it this time and go just to a regular extra point formation. The kicker looks to be Dagan Moore, also the man that handles the kickoff duties. The holder is Matthew Hollenbach. He is a quarterback, so just be leery of what might happen there. Extra point is down. The kick is up and good. So with 8:32 to go in the first quarter, the War Eagles find themselves down 15-0. If we have one of our spots ready, we got some great sponsors. Let's recognize one of them right now.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
Try the 3-and-3 meal at Slim.
He is going to kick it deep and over the head of Ethan Ferris. The War Eagles will start. They'll have their next possession will start at the 20-yard line. So, TJ, again, one of the things you fear and you're hopeful not to see. Obviously, there's turning around a little bit of a bigger ship than a speedboat right here. And obviously, right now we want to see a couple good plays happen on this drive. Right? Let's get a couple of first downs, have some momentum going our way.
You definitely want to see something positive. You want to see a first down. You got Blackwell's back in the game. But you're out here all summer long, and these young boys have been out here even since the spring, and they've gone through a lot of changes. So you definitely want to see something positive happen for them.
Handoff goes at once to J.J. Webb. J.J. tries the corner. He fights across the 20 to the 21. Will be a gain of 1. A good hard run by J.J. Webb. As you said, Blackwell is the quarterback.
And Darren, on that defensive line, they're just so fast. You got 91, you got 95, you got 58. They're only playing 3 down linemen, and they're everywhere.
91 is a long-looking individual. He's listed as 6'3", 255. He's a big, long-armed, good-looking kid.
And then you got 58, this Caleb McDonald.
He takes up
nose
space.
Guard.
Yeah.
And they're just fast. They're just everywhere.
Shotgun formation once again. Actually, now this is Jeb Brown. Jeb Brown, he's
There
got a
you
man
go.
over the middle. Pass is complete. That one is to Ethan Ferris. Ferris lined up kind of an H-back tight end position there and ran the seam route, and that's going to be good for a War Eagle first down all the way out to the 37-yard line.
Jeb Brown made that pass, and that's one of those positive things that just has to continue to happen. And it can become contagious. You know, one good play turns into another, and the next thing you know, you're across midfield. And even if you don't score on them, you punt and make them drive the field.
The War Eagles will take over after their first down of the game. Again, shotgun formation, inside handoff to J.J. Webb. Flag's going to come in on the play. He is grabbed on the play by Stetson Von Mater. Would be a gain of 2. If it stands. However, it looks
Early
like it's going to be.
indication, it's going to be on us.
Yeah, it
Take
is
us
a
back.
hold against the War Eagles. With some pretty vivid description by the officials. I like that. Looked like they're giving each other a hug around the belly. That's always nice.
Well, if I'm lining up across 91, I'm probably going to do some dancing with him too tonight.
So we're going to get a little bit of a break on the spot file. They're going to say it was a little bit downfield. It looks like it's going to be 1st and 18 from the 29-yard line.
First down and 20. Call on 27.
Jeb Brown's the quarterback. We break the huddle. Familiar formation is shotgun formation. Single back is J.J. Webb. There's an H-back, fullback in front of him, and 2 wide receivers split out. There's a give inside of
There you
J.J.
go.
again. He's got a little bit of a crack.
Well, Darren,
It's forward for 2 or 3. Go ahead.
that right there is the first hole that we've even seen even slightly tonight. And that's got to be something positive.
Yeah, and it may be something like where you have to use those quick hitters to get, past the line of scrimmage, get those guys. The free safety is the one that came up and made the tackle, Jack Green. They're charging the line of scrimmage too, so that's going to open up. That could open up some things for us later as well.
And you're not going to get all back on one play, not against Northside.
Brown again at quarterback in the shotgun. Back to pass. A little swing pass out to J.J. Webb. J.J. is hit in the backfield, and he'll be thrown down, tackled on the play by Luke Monk, a 6'1", 170-pound sophomore outside linebacker. Did a great job setting the edge right there and not letting J.J. outside.
So that's going to make it 3rd and 18 here, Darren, and we've got 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter, and it would be nice to see some kind of a first down to build upon for the rest of the game tonight.
It will be, but again, even if positive execution, right? Again, let's move the ball forward a little bit right here, and even if you can pat yourself on the back with 20, 25 yards, it's a start. There's a fake inside, looking downfield. Northside's coming on a blitz. Ball's thrown up into midfield, and it's going to be picked off again. Ball's intercepted. That's William Relaford. Relaford across the 40, now the 30. He's inside the 20, still on his feet. Dances around inside the 10, 5, touchdown, Grizzlies.
I think that's going to come back. I think we're going to see a block in the back.
We got a
on that return.
big
Darren.
flag way back here, and the indication is correct. So, in essence, that's going to turn out to be a pretty good punt for us with the penalty. Ball thrown up in the air. The intended receiver was Eli Craig. That is going to be the call. The flags are down near midfield. So that'll back up Northside into their worst field possession of the night. They'll be taking it from about their own 40.
Well, I've had Jeb in class. He's a fantastic kid, but you just can't put the ball in the air with that much air under it because Northside is too fast and they're going to pick it off. And you do it all night long, and that's going to happen every time. Northside is just too fast for that play.
He was under duress. Northside did bring a defensive back in on pressure, but threw that one up for grabs, and the guy that came down with it was William Relaford. I was playing against Relaford, so I'm sure that's one of the guys that I was playing against, back in the 80s. So Northside's going to take over again. They got much farther to go. They're on their own 39-yard line. Quarterback again is Drayden Norwood. New tailback in the game is Ty Massey. He's a 5'11 sophomore. And Norwood's going to keep it again, and he's into the secondary. He breaks a tackle. There's a block on the safety, and he's going to go. At the 20, at the 10, touchdown, Northside, Drayden Norwood. 61 yards.
Well, basically what you're seeing is what Coach Hookfin has in front of him is that he's going to have to just build this team up from just the very basic of just having nothing. We're just getting pushed around. We're just a little bit slow. And I got to feel that we're still a little bit, scared tonight. We're just a little bit timid still.
Yeah, and we're playing a lot of young people. With a coaching change, you never you lose people. There's seniors that aren't here because they weren't bought into the new system. What you can't do is give up 22 points in 7 minutes either by the same token.
No, because we play in the toughest conference.
Yeah, it's not going to get easier. It's not going to get easier from here.
I mean, even your Van Buren's not going to be a pushover. So just every Friday night, you're just going to play another team that's just like Northside. So again, if you're Coach Hookfin, you're taking over a team that's won one game in 2 years, I believe, and
2 in their last 40. We're
2 in their
2
last
in
40,
38. So and I think everybody knows that.
Correct.
But what you've got and what you'll see in these coaches, and if you spend any time around, Principal Davis, Coach Kilgore, you see the investment that we've got going here. There is a commitment to athletics like there hasn't been since I've been here. It's certainly a big initiative, but there's very, very high level of confidence that it's going to get done. The extra point was good, by the way, to make it 22-0, and the kickoff right there by Dagan Moore again went into the end zone over the head of Ethan Ferris. So the War Eagles will have the ball. There's 5:10 to go in the opening quarter, and we trail by 22.
Well, Darren, I kind of want to talk some more about what you were kind of addressing. That's the culture of Heritage is drastically changing, and Mr. Jim Davis has come along, and as you said, he has this vision that that in order to be the best, we have to have the best, coaches. We have to, winners sacrifice, winners pay the price.
Shotgun snap goes to Dregan Blackwell. Trying to take advantage of Dregan's athleticism right there, just a quarterback keeper over the right side. And he's going to move the pile forward. He's actually going to get 3. They're only going to give him 3, long 3 on it. That's going to be 2nd down and 7.
And you were talking about some of the changes of the 10 coaches on staff. Only 4 have come back. You're talking about 6.
Yeah.
You've got 6 brand new coaches.
A bunch of new faces. Absolutely. Shotgun formation again. 2 receivers over to the right. Ferris is the running back next to Blackwell. H-back in front of them is Noah Fricky. Audible, little check with me. The coaches changed the play. 2 seconds on the snap clock. Snap goes back to Blackwell. Running basically the same play, other direction. Trying to get the edge. Blackwell trying to get the corner. Crosses the 25. There's a flag down on the play at the 22. They're going to give him the 26-yard line. If the play stands, it'll wind up being 3rd and 4.
I got to tell you, I like how that Blackwell runs the ball. He may not look like much, but he just put his head down and he just ran as hard as he could. Are they going to call us for lining up offsides?
I don't know. They're talking to Coach Hookfin, and now he doesn't like it. I thought it was good news that they were talking to Coach Hookfin, and now they're calling it a legal formation.
Okay. Yeah.
It looks like either somebody was or was not on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
I believe.
And those are things, if you're a coach, that it just kills you, because if you're playing somebody who's faster and bigger, there's some things you just can't beat.
Can't
On the
give
other
up 5
hand,
yards.
But
yeah.
you can't give up 5 yards because you're lining up the wrong way, because the first day in practice, guess what you learn? Where do you line up?
So it's now going to be 2nd down and 12. Blackwell stays in the game at quarterback. Wide receiver out to the right is Nicholas Winter. Wide receiver on this edge is Eli Craig. The running back next to Blackwell is Ethan Ferris. They fake to Ferris. Blackwell tries to get the edge. He's looking downfield, but he's going to run with it. Look, a big hit on the sideline. Blackwell decided to tuck it up and run. Conley Bone is the gentleman from Northside that came up. Conley they list him at 5'9", 165 pounds, but he brought a pretty big hit right there on Dregan.
Well, you and I were just talking about the roster, and as I look over Heritage, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 9, 10, 11 seniors on our roster.
Yeah.
I look at Northside, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
More than 10
oh,
is
yeah,
what you're going to say. Yeah,
we're not
absolutely.
even
Yeah.
close.
Yeah, so 3rd and 11. We're actually going to – play clock was winding down just a little bit, and the War Eagles are going to take a timeout right here. And we will take one with them. We'll have let's get another good word from our –
Try the 3-and-3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings, shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
We are back. War Eagles take a timeout. It's going to be 3rd down and 11. Some great sponsors here on War Eagle TV. Want to thank those guys. Heritage Athletics, fueling hungry fans with a lineup of chicken tenders, wings, salads, and sandwiches. Visit their location in Rogers on Promenade Boulevard. War Eagles break the sideline, go straight to the line of scrimmage. Blackwell is still your quarterback. Next to him is J.J. Webb. They fake it to J.J., looking over that seam route. Was not there. He tucks it up and tries to go. He's going to hit the line of scrimmage in advance, maybe a yard. Tackle's going to be made on the play by that guy, Caden Washington again. Very short gain, going to bring up 4th down, 4th and 11 they show here for our War Eagles.
He he had 3 receivers on that play, and not a single one of them had an inch. They were just a heavy blanket, and he had no choice but to tuck it and run.
Northside's making it very difficult right now, just playing aggressive man-to-man on those outside receivers. And punt is going to go out of bounds, kicking it in the direction of Coach Hookfin, who's not going to be happy with it. But actually, TJ would not have gotten a first down. The ball is going to be placed at the 20. So obviously something else to put on film and work on.
Kicked that ball. I think it was 13, wasn't it?
I thought it was 43, actually.
Was it 43?
43 kicked it last time. That'd be Patrick Reed. Patrick Reed is a junior.
Well, in his defense, he is kicking into a really stiff wind tonight. The wind's is out of the north.
North side with a handoff inside. Had a new quarterback on the play. He's going to give it. Give goes to Seth Fields, and he's going to be swarmed by the War Eagles. Josh Ezel in on the play. Dylan Glazier amongst others. It's going to be a loss of 4 for the War Eagles and a very positive play for our defense. First positive play of the night defensively.
Yeah, it looks like Northside's got some big changes all across the offensive line as well.
Yeah, the backup quarterback is Matthew Hollenbach. He is a senior, 6'1" senior, and they got 2 backs there next to him. Inside give, they hand it off to Jackson King. He is taken down immediately on the play. Peyton Yeager. Peyton played a lot of football as a sophomore last year. He is a playmaker for us. Be third down. Well, they say third down at 18, so a loss of about another 4 more on top of that. So Northside, third down at 18. They're on their own 37-yard line. We're under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Quarterback again is Hollenbeck. He's going straight back to pass. 4 receivers in the play. Now that it is connected and complete to Caleb Fisher. Caleb Fisher, the wide receiver, makes a man miss, crosses the 20, and on 3rd and 18, they're going to grab 20 yards and a first down.
Yeah, we had him 3rd and long on that play, and we had him one-on-one out there on the island, and we let him catch it
and first down.
And first down.
Here's the give inside. Again, now the War Eagles are stringing that out. The handoff was to Seth Fields. Seth Fields tried to bounce outside. On the play, Nicholas Martin.
And 46, Griffin Brown on the play.
Griffin Brown on the play. Also saw Dylan Glazier in there again. Those guys were in there on a play before. So nice effort. That's another loss of 4. So we're attacking the handoff well now. Let's see if we can take advantage of it on 2nd and 14. Inside give again. A little bit more space this time for him.
Wrap up.
Hit first on the play by Hugo Vasquez. He's going to fall forward for a gain of about 4. The War Eagles did a good job of pursuing after the initial contact. It's going to be 3rd down and 12. Ball's on the 20-yard line. Inside a minute to go, first quarter.
All right, we're going to have to toughen up here. We want to hold them on this.
Hollenbach, back to pass. 4 receivers in the pattern. It is going to be complete on the sideline and dropped. Caught and dropped as he was trying to extend for the first down marker. Tyheen Prosize would be the receiver on the play in coverage. Cooper Bowman out there. Coach Bowman, our fine principal at Garfield Elementary. Cooper's proud dad.
So we got 4th and 12. And
4th and 12.
Kick the field goal here.
Yeah, this Dagon Moore has shown he's got the leg for this. They're going to spot it at the 27-yard line, right in the middle of the field. It's a 37-yard field goal attempt. Ball is down, and he's going to miss it wide left. Didn't get much of that one at all. Eagles hold.
Now, if you're watching the game at home, the players are jumping up and down. Coach Hookfin is out there meeting them on the field. Those are the victories, the small victories you have to build. 1 seconds to go in the first quarter, but those small victories you have to build upon, and you have to celebrate. Because again, if you're 2-38 for the last 4 years,
yeah, we don't say that very often, but yes, yeah. So yeah, absolutely. And the one thing you'll see from this coaching staff, you'll see them they challenge them to go out and compete. Looks like this is going to be Jeb Brown's series. There's 31 seconds. and he is going to
Hold
be
on to it.
swarmed. He is going to be hit by both defensive ends. Attacking him, Luke Monk. Going to be a lot to go in the period. I believe the War Eagles will just let this one run out. And they will. One period of play, it is Northside 22. Another. We quarter of play, War Eagles 12 on their own 18-yard line. TJ, the first quarter obviously didn't go the way we wanted. Still, we see some fight in these War Eagles. We see these coaches out here coaching, trying to get in everybody's face, and we're looking forward to a better second period.
Well, they missed the field goal. The defense stood up. Really nice play on 3rd and long. Now we've got the win behind.
Left to right, wearing the Navy tops and Navy bottoms. Jeb Brown is under center. 2 receivers. Wide left, Nicholas Winter. There's a fake inside. He's looking
There you
deep
go.
down the right-hand side.
throw the
Actually
flag.
had a
Throw the
man.
flag.
They're reaching for it.
Oh,
The receiver down the sideline was Ethan Ferris, and the back judge reached for his pocket on the coverage on Avante Tucker, but did not throw it.
Darren, he bumped him.
He did. He bumped him. He rubbed him, and I think he saw it, but didn't think it was enough. And maybe he thought the ball was overthrown, but I would have taken it.
Darren, the more you know me, you're going to find out that I am quite the homer, and we were robbed.
Absolutely,
We
without
were
question.
robbed.
Without question. I mean, he reached for it. Honestly, he saw it. There's no question. Just didn't think there was enough there, evidently. So we're at 3rd and 12. 11:55 to go now. Jeb's under center. Handoff
Get
goes
out
to J.J. Webb.
Get out there,
J.J. trying to
JJ.
find the
Hit
edge.
that
He's going to
corner,
get the
JJ.
corner. He's going to cross the 25. He's fighting. Good, hard run by J.J. Let's
That's
see
gonna
where
be
they
close,
spot it.
Darren.
It's going to be close to the line to gain.
It's close.
It looks like they're going to mark it just a little bit shy. We've got to get the 30. It's on the 29-yard line. That run right there was a lot of J.J. Webb. He was
Yes.
made contact early and really fought hard.
Darren, I think we're going for it.
I think you should.
Well,
I really think you should. You're looking for something positive to happen. I mean, you don't want to say this. Is it worse to be down 29 than 22 at this point? Let's fight and make a game out of it right
Yes.
here. I think this is a good
you
call.
want something to build on.
Absolutely. Same formation. Jeb's under center. Or actually, he's in. Oh, we're going to draw him offside.
There you go.
Good hard count right there.
There you go.
Offside
We'll take it. There
on
you go.
north side, and that's going to be a first down.
We'll take it.
Good discipline by the War Eagles, holding still, draw north side offside, and the ball is going to be placed at the 34-yard line, and that's a War Eagle first down.
And if you're listening or watching at home, this Northside defense, they have not changed. This is still their starters. 91 and 95 are still out there.
Yep.
Those are some huge bookends.
So War Eagles with a new set of downs. Jeb Brown still the quarterback. Next to him, again, is J.J. Webb. H-back in front of them, and then 2 wide receivers, 1 to each side. Inside handoff to J.J. Tried to dance outside. Not going to be able to escape. He's hit immediately by Stetson Von Mater. They are attacking. That's a middle linebacker making a tackle 3 yards deep right now. Honestly, not showing a lot of respect for a play-action pass game. And that's difficult. JJ tried to make a man miss there, but wasn't able to escape.
Darren, I'm sitting here looking at this, and 94 is Khalik Thomas, 95 is Malik. What are the odds that they are twins?
They're both juniors. It's pretty good size. Jeb's he's gonna take the snap. He's trying to hit outside. He's gonna hit the 30-yard line and be tackled. Be tackled. Number 19, Conley Bone, shows up in a bad mood to tackle Jeb on the edge right there.
Maybe one of the best names ever for a football player, Bone.
Yeah. Right now, I don't think that Jeb is altogether happy about it.
No.
And he's a little rattled, actually. He's walking over a little bit. He's going to be fine, but he got hit pretty good. Going to feel that one for a minute. You got 12 seconds left to go on the play clock. He sprints back out to the huddle. 10:30 to go in the half. 6 now 5. Coaches know it too. And Coach Hookfin's going to take a timeout. Good recognition right there that we were going to have to rush to get that play over, and we'd like to get something more positive out of this drive. So the War Eagles are going to take a timeout. And TJ, 3rd and 15. What are you dialing up for me here?
I have yet to see a screen pass tonight. I've seen some, straight down the middle flag posts, but they are all over us. I'm trying to think tonight. I think Ferris has caught a pass deep, but our passing game has not shown up yet.
Yeah, we've hit that seam route, and honestly, the first play of the game, we ran a little play action, and we sent JJ down the middle, and that one was there too, down the middle of the field. So we'll see if we can get that done again. 15 yards in our own territory. We'll see what Coach Hookfin dials up. Jeb Brown's a quarterback. 2 backs. This is the same formation we threw to JJ on the opening play of the game. There's Vake, and JJ is running down that seam route, but they pick it up this time. Jeb is dancing, and unless that's a face mask, we're going to be punting the football.
Darren,
he's
there
going to be
were
tackled.
4 white jerseys around Jeb. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, he danced away. Got sacked on the play for a loss of about 6. Ball's placed at the 25-yard line. Under 10 minutes to go. We're going to be punting the football away. The punter again is Patrick Reed. Deep to receive for Northside, Monte Parks, senior free safety.
There we
Another
go.
end
That's
over and punt.
much
A
better.
lot more on that one.
There
And a
we
good,
go.
Oh, it's off his
live.
fingertips. That
Live
ball's
ball.
live.
Get it.
Parks picks it up. He's at the 20. He's at the 25, the 30. Now he's got some space. We finally reach him.
Stay in your lane.
2
Stay
guys
in your
drag him
lanes.
down. He tried to lateral that. That ball's live.
I think he lost it, Darren.
He tried to pitch that. It is live. They've got a fumble. I don't know who came up with it.
We got
and
it.
the War Eagles
We
get
got
it.
There you go. We'll take it. Well, and I'm sure the Northside coach is going to pull him to the side and tell him that I don't care who you're playing.
I did not see who got it. 18 seems really, really fired up. 18 for the War Eagles is Dylan Glazier. I didn't see who came up from the bottom of the pile, but yeah, absolutely. He tried to just do a little bit too much.
No.
And, we're thankful. War Eagles, good pursuit. Land on the ball. This is interesting here. Look at the chains. The chains are off by a yard. They moved them. So we've got the ball at the 42-yard line. We are in Grizzly territory with 9 minutes and 25 seconds to play. New quarterback. This one's going to be Dregan Blackwell's series. He's going to run a quarterback sweep to the right side. Good movement on the offensive line behind a nice block. That was 85. Stephen Flores led the way.
I like
Blackwell lowered the shoulder.
Yes.
He's going to get 7 yards on first down.
Darren, what are your stats on Blackwell? What's his? He's what, 5'8"?
What do we got here? Dregan, 5'8", 140,
145.
Full of vinegar.
5'8". Somebody might be giving him an inch there. I don't know.
He's back at quarterback. The running back next to him is Ethan Ferris. Those guys seem to go together. There's an inside give to Ferris.
Run hard, baby. There you go.
He goes into the secondary. Tackle made by on the second level by Northside. Vashon Bishop is in on the play, but not before we reach the 25-yard line and another War Eagle first down.
Darren, let's score here. This is going to be so important right now.
Into it a little bit. A lot of that is Dregan Blackwell lowering his shoulder right there. Same package again. Blackwell at quarterback. Ferris is the running back next to him. They're going to fake to him, and now Blackwell
Following
runs
the
a
blocks.
counter.
There you go.
Hits the edge and gets just tripped up on the play. Just tripped up by Conley Bone, or else that would have been a touchdown. As it is, it's going to be 9 yards.
For the first time tonight, Darren, that defensive line, they're sucking some air. In fact, Northside is going to take this timeout
They
right
are
now.
going to take a timeout right here. They're on their heels.
They are. So way to go, War Eagles.
Found a little something right there. Just a little two-man football with Dregan Blackwell and Ethan Ferris. Ran 3 different plays out of the same formation right there. Got 3 different looks out of it, and all of them were successful. So now Northside has to be wondering exactly which hole to hit right there. Nice effort by the War Eagles.
Well, the fans out there who are listening, and, there's just a lot of good things happening tonight. And I know that we're down 22-0, but we're just going to have to ignore the scoreboard this year because the real victories are going to be small things on the field, like the blocks that we saw, holding them on 3rd down, the missed field goal, the turnover. Those are going to be the victories that we have to celebrate this upcoming year.
And you're seeing continued effort, too. Like
Yes.
we mentioned on the run on Blackwell. I mean, there's an offensive lineman that pulled out in front. We had a great block in front by Steven Flores. I mean, those are things that you don't do if you're not playing hard. And those are things that, quite frankly, we saw last year. We saw it start to lay down in 22-0 games. So it's a good response right here. Let's see if we can get points out of it and get some reward for it. Blackwell is your quarterback again. It is Blackwell and Ferris. The H-back in front of them is Noah Fricky. It's fake. Blackwell's going to try and hit the edge. Northside onto that one a little bit better, but he's going to cross. He's going to cross the 15. It's going to be enough for a first down.
He got it.
Tackle on the play by Stetson Von Mater, which is another quality name that Northside has going on there.
Gain of 2, first down, War Eagles.
Ball is placed at the 14-yard line. It is a first down for the War Eagles in the red zone. Same package. 2 receivers are split wide to right. Dregan Blackwell in shotgun formation. Ferris is next to him. And there's the give to Ferris. Wide left. And that tackle is going to be again made by Stetson Von Mater. Von Mater is essentially, he is blitzing somewhere on every down. And he's guessed right 2 plays in a row. We had him going the wrong way. But those 2 plays in a row, he made a tackle right there. It's a loss of 4, 2nd down and 14.
And that's another senior on this Northside team. They are just loaded full of senior talent.
Same formation. Blackwell and Ferris. Snap to Dregan. Fake to Ferris, and Northside's attacking again. That time he pulled it back, tried to give the little zone read and hit the edge, and he's going to be tackled at the line of scrimmage. Basically, maybe a short loss on the play.
Well, I think Northside has altered their defense since that timeout. I think they've put more guys in the box. They're playing more one-on-one on the edge, and they're just daring us to throw the ball on this play.
I try not to give too much credit to people, but a great timeout by Coach Mike Fallour.
Yes.
Because we had them on their heels, going backwards 3 plays in a row, called a timeout, and halted that momentum. And that's a good thing. And we're going to take a timeout right here because we've got 3rd and 16 and we want points. So Coach Hookfin's going to take a timeout, and we will take it with him. Let's hear from another word from our sponsor.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere. Ballpark Franks. Bring on summer.
Try the 3 and 3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings, shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh.
All right, we are back. Thanks again to our sponsors. We've got 3rd down and 16. The War Eagles are at the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Blackwell is under center. And we're going to roll reverse, and Northside sees it. They tried to run a little reverse action off
Hang
of
on
a
the
similar
ball.
looking
Hang on
play.
the ball.
Ferris is the ball carrier, and Northside's going to down him for a loss of several.
That did not fool anybody. And that 91 again, that Washington senior defensive end for Northside, he was in there again.
You bring up an interesting situation for the coaching staff right here. We're on the 25-yard line. We need the 3, basically, and it looks like we're going to kick a field goal. Field goal kicker coming out onto the field is Brandon Baxley, a sophomore. Ball's placed at the 42-yard line, or 32-yard line. Going to be a 42-yard field goal.
Let him get set. I don't know if he was set. May not matter.
No, he came on late. Play clock was winding down. The kick is up and short and left. So the War Eagles, after a quality drive, after a turnover, are going to come up empty on this one. And the Grizzlies, rather, are going to have the ball at the 20-yard line.
You know, when you look at pro teams, college teams, and they're doing some major rebuilding, every coach has a 5-year plan. No one goes into a team that's 2-38 and says, I'm winning the whole thing the first year. Everybody has these long 5-year plans. And you have a coach who has a history of success, and I think good things are going to start happening for us.
I believe it too. Quarterback is Drayden Norwood. They fake it, now they pitch, and they get it to the edge. 30, the 35. He's tackled at the 40. Hanging on for Cooper Bowman again. And as he held on long enough for and a first down for the Grizzlies. Quarterback, the tailback with him is Seth Fields. Again, motion man. Inside handoff, they fake it again. Same play. The other toss it the other direction. This is JT Thorne.
There you go.
Thorne
There you
gets
go.
the
There
edge.
you go.
Again, grabbing and hold on. This time it's Seth Kendall, the corner. Contact after about 3 yards. He drags him 3.
All right, come on, defense. Go here in the first half until halftime.
Interesting. Right there. They're going to try and
There you
get
go,
the edge.
wrap up.
Little speed option. Going to be Drayden Norwood on the keeper.
Griffin Brown there
Griffin
on the tackle.
Brown. Griffin Brown's going to be one of the leaders on this team if they're going to be good as well. He's a senior linebacker. He made a lot of one, maybe 1.5. It's going to be third down.
Long one.
Okay, let's go with long one. Third and a long one. Drayden Norwood is the quarterback. Throws it
There you
wide
go.
and over the head of his wide receiver, Jackson King. The timing on that one disrupted by the little bobble. It's going to bring up fourth down and a big down right here. We talk about plays that you can make, positives that you can look at. Let's make a play right here and get the football back. 3:53 left to go in the half, and now Northside's going to talk about it. I don't think there's any question they're going to go for it here. Just the question is what they're going to run and what we're going to do about it, TJ. So let's see what they come out with.
Well, again, you know, we talked about small victories and holding them here on 4th and 1. And next week, are we off next week?
Is that right? We do.
I'm pretty sure we have an open week. And I
Next,
think
the
it may
next
be
game is Catholic. Or Central, rather, at Central. No, that's next week.
So
We're
it
off
is
the
next
week
week.
after. So
There
at
we
Central,
go.
by, and then Southside. So again, not welcoming these coaches with a lot of cupcakes.
No,
Some-
nothing's going to be easy because we're on the road to Little Rock, and then we're off a week, and then we're back
At
down
Southside.
to Fort Southside.
Then you start conference play.
Then you play Springdale, and you got
Yeah.
Harbor.
Yeah. So Northside is up and ready to go. The official marks the ball ready for play and starts the clock. It is 4th down and 1.5 yards. Inside handoff. The War Eagles are there. The
Get out
pitch is
there. Get
wide
out there.
right. And the War Eagles are not going to get to him. He's going to break the secondary, get past the corner, and go inside the 10-5 touchdown. War Eagles collapsed, had everybody on that inside give, and then had somebody there for the quarterback as well. The pitch man was uncovered, pitched it out to Jackson King. Jackson King, 5'10 senior, hit the edge, and he was gone. We couldn't catch him.
Well, and we had players out there. Again, this is just part of this speed process that we're going to have to improve. Now, how do you improve speed? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there's a magical pill or potion. I'm not sure how you.
You can actually just play faster too. You know, as these coaches coach them up, and you learn the system a little bit more. You can actually get faster without getting faster. If that makes any sense at all. Extra point is going to be up and good. There's two. Clock is running. Yeah, I don't know how much time's supposed to be on there, but they finally stopped it at 2:49. With 2:49 to go in the half, it is Northside 29 and War Eagles nothing in getting the football back. So a couple positive plays on the other end and an opportunity to make a play on defense that went awry. And here we are at 29 as we approach halftime. Other score, by the way, Fayetteville is playing Missouri St. John Vianney, who I don't know who that is. In the first quarter, they're up 36-0 there.
Fayetteville has a brand new coach. I think it's Casey Dick. I think the former Razorback quarterback from like 2005. Yeah. I think he's their new coach. Fayetteville, you would think that, somebody would want to stay there for a while, but I think Casey Dick, I think he's like their fourth head coach in like 5 years.
Coach Olson chiming in, by the way. It's good to know Coach Olson is listening because he just told us that they're at Central next Friday and then they're off the week after. So appreciate it, Coach. Wish you were here. Another score, Bentonville West is playing Owasso. That's going to be a good game. Owasso is up 6-0 in the first quarter. There should be some hitting going on in that game, as I say. War Eagles are deep to receive the kickoff. Ball is up and deep. Kickoff is going to go to Ethan Ferris. He's got the ball inside the 10. He crosses the 20, the 25, spins forward to the 29-yard line, and that's where we will take it with 2:44 to go in the first half.
Well, the kick was short on that. He's now kicking into the wind, so we're definitely going to get a nice return.
We're wearing him out.
Tonight.
We got him right where we want him.
I hope so. Darren.
Fatigue's going to be a big part of the second half.
Well, that had to